In the quiet, slightly rainy streets of Portland, among narrow alleys, gray buildings, and vibrant graffiti, a small art museum felt like a sanctuary from the world. Sophie, 23, wandered through the gallery slowly, immersed in the world of colors and textures. She loved studying every painting, as if the artists had left pieces of their souls on the canvas. Her eyes were drawn to a large painting where dark shades merged with flashes of bright red, as if the artist's very life was trying to break free. At that moment, her attention was caught by another girl standing nearby. Lily, 21, was equally absorbed in the same painting, her eyes shining with curiosity and quiet excitement. Sophie felt a strange pull, as if their souls already knew each other. "Do you see more than just the paint here too?" Lily asked, smiling softly. "Yes, whole stories seem hidden here," Sophie replied, feeling a flutter of excitement in her chest. They began walking through the museum together, discussing each painting. Their conversation was surprisingly easy and deep, as if they had known each other forever. They laughed at the quirky details of the artworks, shared thoughts about books and music, dreamed about travels, and opened up about their fears. Sophie was amazed at how quickly she trusted Lily, and Lily felt the same. It was like finding someone who truly sees you. When the museum began to empty, Lily suggested, "Do you want to go up to the terrace? You can see the whole city from there. I love watching the lights from above." Sophie nodded. On the roof, the cool, fresh wind played with their hair and rustled their coats. The city lights reflected in their eyes, creating an almost magical atmosphere. Lily stepped closer, and their hands brushed accidentally. The moment froze. Sophie felt her heart race, and a shiver ran down Lily's spine. "Do you always feel people so strongly?" Lily asked softly. "I don't know, but with you it feels different," Sophie replied, looking directly into her eyes. And then it happened, the moment they had both been waiting for, but were afraid to admit. Their faces drew closer, breaths mingling, and their lips met in a soft, tentative kiss. At first gentle, like testing boundaries, the kiss deepened, filled with emotions they could no longer contain. The wind, the city lights, the quiet hum of the streets, all faded away, leaving only them and this shared feeling. After the kiss, they stepped back slightly, a little embarrassed, but with a clear understanding that this was only the beginning. Lily suggested, "Let's go to my favorite cafe around the corner. They have the best hot chocolate and the music is amazing." In the cafe, they sat across from each other, laughing, talking, and sharing their dreams. Sophie spoke about her desire to travel, to see tiny galleries and grand cities, to breathe in the atmosphere of art. Lily shared her fears, her longing for someone who could understand her deeply. Every word brought them closer. Every glance held a new meaning. After leaving the cafe, they wandered through the rainy streets, sharing an umbrella and holding hands. Puddles reflected the city lights like tiny stars, and their laughter echoed softly against the buildings. They talked about childhood memories, their favorite songs, and the people who had shaped them. Sophie noticed how Lily's eyes lit up whenever she spoke about painting, and Lily admired the way Sophie could find beauty in the smallest details of the world. Eventually, they stopped at a quiet park bench overlooking a small fountain. The rain had softened to a drizzle, and the night air was crisp and fresh. Sitting close together, they shared another kiss, this one longer and more confident, filled with a mix of tenderness and longing. For a moment, the world around them disappeared entirely. There was only the gentle touch, the warmth of their hands, and the unspoken promise that this connection would endure. Later, they walked to Sophie's apartment, talking quietly, fingers entwined, each step a rhythm of growing intimacy. When they reached the door, Lily hesitated, not wanting the night to end. They embraced, sharing one final soft kiss, and promised to see each other again the next day. Both felt an undeniable certainty that this was the start of something extraordinary, a story that would unfold one day, one moment, one shared heartbeat at a time. From that evening on, Portland became more than just a city. It was the backdrop of their story, full of hidden colors, quiet streets, and glowing lights that reflected the spark between them. Every shared glance, every gentle touch, every whispered laugh strengthened the bond they had felt from the very first moment, a bond impossible to ignore. In a city full of hidden colors, they had found each other, and that feeling became the brightest color against the gray streets, illuminating everything around them. As the weeks passed, Sophie and Lily explored Portland together, visiting small galleries, wandering through rainy streets, and talking for hours in cozy cafes. Each day deepened their connection, revealing more layers of their personalities, fears, and dreams. They discovered comfort in each other's presence, laughter in shared moments, and an unspoken understanding that their meeting was more than chance. Even the smallest things, a brush of the hand, a lingering gaze, a quiet smile, told them that this was real. By the time spring arrived, the city itself seemed to celebrate their story. Blossoms lined the streets, and sunlight danced on the wet sidewalks. Sophie and Lily, now inseparable, walked hand in hand through parks and galleries, sharing kisses beneath flowering trees and in the quiet corners of the city. Every experience, every moment, was a testament to the love they had found in each other, the kind that changed ordinary days into something extraordinary. In that city of hidden colors, they had discovered not only each other but a new way of seeing the world, through empathy, curiosity, and love. And as they looked into each other's eyes beneath the Portland sky, both knew that their story was only beginning, a story painted in the brightest and most unforgettable colors of the heart.